In the past, some people have described this place as the worst stadium in English football. To be blunt, some have said it's, absolutely crap, but not me. And after this video, I guarantee you'll love it as much as I do. Ladies and gents, welcome to England's most iconic stadium. Oh no, not Wembley. This place, Kenilworth bloody Road. Let's go. I think, guys, a couple of years ago, not even that, a couple of seasons ago, Erling Haaland would have been taking a poo here in the away changing room. Ladies and gents, we're back in beautiful sunny England, and we're back with what this channel was built on, stadium tours. Of course, we're here at the beautiful, luxurious, high-tech, glamorous, not really, but we're here at the iconic Kenilworth Road Stadium and the even more iconic Oak Road, because this is the Oak Road stand, the famous entrance to the away end. Actually, I think it's that one. This might be the home end. Come with me, Mum, follow me around. I think the away entrance is down here, but as I said, we're on a stadium tour. We're going to find out. Cue the music, cue the montage. Let's bloody go.
Oh, think twice. 'Cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice. 'Cause it's another day for you and me in paradise.
So when people say the football ground is in the heart of the community, when people say the football ground is really close to all the residential side streets, they don't get much closer than this stadium. Just look how close this is to these houses here, over here. Again, this ground is going. This ground will be gone in a couple of years, I think. They're moving to Power Court. And again, it's another lost traditional English football stadium that, albeit is gritty, a little bit unpretty in areas. Again, guys, I have been here twice before. We've been here for a Luton Town match day, a Friday night game against QPR last season. We were also here a year or two ago watching women's football, and we probably said the same things. Very, very unique and unusual. You're watching this video because, of course, you know that already. This alleyway which cuts through from Oak Road all the way through to the following end, which I believe is Kenilworth Road itself. We'll find out in a moment. Not typical nowadays in, obviously, modern English football stadiums, but if you watch any films like with football hooligans and stuff like that, this is often where you get a little bit of scrapping back in the day.
The worst violence erupted with the final whistle. Millwall fans invaded the pitch, ripping up seats and throwing them around. At first, the police were forced to retreat, but they soon regrouped and charged the hooligans. 35 policemen were hurt. People living around the ground were also busy clearing up. Their windows and car windscreens were smashed by Millwall fans leaving the ground.
But again, as we make our way back down another road, Ivy Road, exactly the same as the previous road. Just imagine that being your house. Imagine being a Luton Town fan and being that close to the stadium. It must be a nightmare if you're not a football fan living around here.
As they come out of the ground, picked up anything, and they were just throwing it through the windows.
I shut my window, called my husband, and before we could get down, they smashed all my lights.
We have just bumped into a couple of people from Holland. So obviously we mentioned this being an iconic ground, not just in England, but now worldwide after their spell in the Premier League a couple of seasons ago. And one of them actually does subscribe to the channel. So it's quite nice when people recognise you. But when you're trying to be low key, when you're wearing all black, dressed like the Undertaker, a little bit strange, a little bit strange. Okay, now some fun facts about Luton. Did you know that Luton, the town, is twinned with 3 German places? Wolfsburg, of course, a Bundesliga club. Wolfsburg, home of Volkswagen, of course. I've had to look at this in my notes because Bergisch Gladbach, I'm not sure where that is in Germany, twinned with them, and of course Berlin Spandau. So, as you can see, this is the Luton Town Stadium shop. It's obviously closed because it's non-match day today, but as I just said, we have visited on match day before, where I had the pleasure of buying this fella here, Happy Harry, the Luton Town mascot, which of course has this hat, this straw hat, because did you know Luton is most famous for being the straw hat making capital of the world. It's more known now for Luton Airport, where you can enjoy luxury air travel, of course, with the likes of EasyJet, who are based here in Luton. Some famous people from Luton include Paul Young, Colin Salmon, Lee Ross, Tommy Robinson. Luton is one of the most diverse, multicultural towns in England, with over 100 languages being spoken. Yep, including English.
Were you truly wafted here from paradise?
No, Luton Airport.
For a guy who's absolutely terrified of birds, especially pigeons, oh shit, there's a lorry coming. Don't come to Kenilworth Stadium and don't come down Oak Road if you're terrified of pigeons. So if you are new around here, guys, we've mostly covered German football over the past year or so, and every time we visit a new stadium, we always, as we've done today, state some facts, and they normally include us, the Allied troops, bombing whatever area we're in Germany. I normally have to talk about how the area was completely bombed, and then they'd use that rubble to, for example, build the stadium, like in Hanover, for example. However, it's a bit different today. We're here in Luton, and Luton was heavily bombed during World War II, of course, by the Germans and so on. Now, that was partly due to the fact that Luton had a lot of industry going on at the time. They had the Vauxhall motors here, obviously producing cars, and lots of employment and things like that. So, oh my God, it's a dead mouse. That's definitely a mouse, not a rat. It's nice, it's beautiful here. The sun's shining, and let's get on that stadium tour. Let's go. As you saw, the Luton Town Stadium tour begins from the Luton Town FC main reception, which is situated in the car park at the end of Oak Road. You go through some narrow corridors of all the team photos throughout the years on the wall. As some of you may have already guessed, Luton Town changed their home shirt colours over the years. According to the tour guide, they played in light blue up until the 1920s, converted to white shirts and black shorts for many years, but then went for that exotic orangey colour, navy and white, in the 1973-74 season. By 1979, they were back in white shirts but kept the navy shorts in the 80s and 90s, a one-off season back in orange in 1999-2000, but back in white up to more recent times, where of course they've been playing once again in orange. Right, let's get into that Eric Morecambe Hospitality Lounge, of course named after their famous chairman, best known as a comedian here in Britain, and I'll catch up with you guys in a moment.
It starts with one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. So unreal, didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
So that's very much where after every game they get the manager to go in here,
Yeah.
or a player, and go and speak on the TV.
Yeah.
So
That's the away changing room there. who remembers the old school bath all the players used to get into together. Nice manly bubble bath. When they win a trophy, they take the trophy in there, start celebrating with the trophy. Obviously it's all ice baths now. So guys, this is the bell the referees will press, and that will notify the teams to line up outside here. Ladies and gents, a little bit noisy because of course we've got the groundsman, an old school mower. No sit-on mowers, no automated mowers. Don't worry about the fox poo over there. I assure you it is fox poo. The banners over here, you don't see many of these nowadays in modern stadiums. Really, really cool. This of course is the famous Oak Road stand. Now unless it's changed since I last been here, we were over there last time. This is the home section. Now over here is the away section. That door over there is the famous entrance. So guys, this might be one of the best stadium tours I've done. Now you can see the entrance over there. We just spoke about going over the houses. We're just about to do that. Let's go and check out the most iconic stadium entrance probably in the world. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Sorry. Do you have anything like this in the Netherlands?
No.
No.
From the, it's the only stadium. Like,
really close. Yeah.
living area and then this.
Just imagine hating football and this being one of your gardens. Those are rowdy. This is the away fans as well, so not exactly going to be respectful with the local community. So guys, the tour guide has just said that the club don't even own these houses. They once did, but apparently it's like a freehold agreement. So you've got random people living here. Of course, you're not going to move here unless you're okay with it being so close to the steps, the entranceway. But he just said when he gets people on these tours that are Luton fans, they're just used to it. But when you're ground hoppers like us, we're with two guys from Holland, two Dutch people, and they've never seen anything quite like this before. This really is iconic. I'm going to use that word. I'm going to overuse that word. 1985 proved to be a controversial year for Luton Town, as after the riot you saw earlier on in the video during the FA Cup tie versus Millwall, the chairman at the time, David Evans, banned all away fans from attending Kenilworth Road.
We have been used to having visitors here at Luton. Our membership scheme does allow all our members to bring up to 3 guests. We've had occasions where we played Tottenham and Everton, where we've had 2,500 visitors, but all guests of members. And at the end of the day, it's the behaviour of those guests which is important and where the judgments are made.
This ban on away fans lasted almost 5 years. During that same year, the club also started using the famous or infamous plastic pitch, an unpopular artificial grass pitch which they used until the summer of 1991 when the Football League banned it. Not the best view from this corner, but of course it's safe standing, so you can just come out and you can see most of the pitch. I might be a Luton Town fan by the end of this video. Following on from the away fan ban and the plastic pitch, Luton Town did another unorthodox thing by replacing all the seats in the bobbers stand with those executive boxes. Obviously the stand was renovated again more recently due to the Premier League promotion, so let's go and check it out in person. So guys, this was introduced when Luton were promoted to the Premier League a couple of seasons ago. This is where the press will be sat here with their laptops, of course, looking out onto the action. There's some screens over there as well. Who remembers the executive boxes, those iconic row of boxes? They would have been here.
And the bloke's really nice as well.
So ladies and gents, shout out to Hatters Heritage, a group of people who put on the stadium tours and do a lot of good work for the clubs. As we've said, this has been one of the best stadium tours I've done. We've done loads and loads and loads of different stadium tours for this YouTube channel. So if you are new around here, make sure you are subscribed and look back at some of our older stadium tour videos. That is exactly what we built this channel on. We've obviously been in Germany over the last 12 months. We've done some stadium tours in Germany as well, of course. So this over here, guys, is where Sky Sports and all the pundits are when you're watching a live game. But the area actually gets rented out on non-live games, this area. So you can chill out here. What a view. What a bloody view. Now, just to finish up right now, you can see some more behind the scenes stuff. And again, I really recommend you booking in for a tour, whether you're a Luton Town fan or not. As we've seen, there's Dutch people on this stadium tour, and we will speak to them in a moment to finish up. But people around the world are attracted to this ground because although it is gritty, as we said, not the prettiest of grounds, we need to celebrate these rich traditional grounds which will no longer be here soon. They say a couple more seasons until Power Court, the new stadium, will be open and Luton Town will move. Normally, let's be honest, these new grounds end up opening a little bit later than planned. However, we do have a limited time left with this iconic, have I mentioned it's iconic? Sorry about overusing the word iconic, football stadium in England. Regardless of what you think of Luton, whether you're a fan of Watford or QPR or one of the local rivals, I'm sure you can appreciate the old school charm of the Kenilworth Road. I have heard the Kenny be called the Old Girl. I know the Old Girl has been used to describe Fratton Park, the home of Portsmouth as well. If you've got any other nicknames of the ground, keep them polite, let us know in the comments below. Obviously, share your stories from over the years, whether you are a Luton Town fan or travelling as an away fan, going over those stairs, over the gardens. Let us know some of your fun stories from over the years at Kenilworth Road. I'm really, really interested to hear. And again, if you are new around here, I am going to be doing more English stadium tours as well as stadium tours overseas. And as I said, we will be back in Germany though this weekend. We're going to be in the old East Germany, the old GDR, where we're going to go to Chemnitz versus BFC Dynamo. Two of the most controversial clubs in Germany, in East Germany especially, with rich controversial stories. So make sure you are subscribed for that video, as well as following my club, Bochum, as we are in Nuremberg really. We're playing Greuther Fürth, and then we're going to be in Italy 2 weeks later. So loads of really good stuff coming up on the channel. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Okay, so I've persuaded my fellow tour people here. Mate, that was really good, wasn't it? You enjoy?
Really good, really good.
Yeah.
Typical English ground. Unfortunately, it's gonna go, but I enjoyed it.
And you guys are doing 19 English stadiums whilst you're here. Which are you most looking forward to? Did this one surprise you?
Yes, actually it did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Who is your favourite English club?
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Boo!
Man City.
Man City. Boo! I'm only joking. Have you ever been to Bochum in a Ruhrgebiet? No. You should come. I'll get you tickets if you need tickets.
I'll send you a message.
Yeah. You on Instagram?
Yeah.
I won't get this on the video, don't worry.